Andy, it's not how we normally do this. We're normally face to face, but obviously our media team couldn't be there today. But ultimately, a 3-2 defeat. How are you feeling in the aftermath of the game?
I've got loads of positives to take from it. Obviously, disappointed with the result, but performance was much better. Obviously, it got you to come away because towards the end, once Fliss scored a magnificent goal for herself and for the team, I thought we just could have done a little bit more to try and take a few more risks, try and get the equaliser, but it just wasn't to be. Ran out of time predominantly, and disappointed, but really proud of the girls. They give me everything and more. So we've got to remember this feeling and take it into next week against the side in and around us.
Talking about the team and stuff like that, you mentioned Fliss there getting her first goal, which we will come on to. But again, Kaylee Dunn had to step into the breach today because obviously Rosie was ill on the morning of the match. Jess was unable to sort of recover from her injury last week. Ollie pulled through and obviously took the captain's armband again, but a little bit depleted on numbers, and they never kind of showed character, did they, the young girls?
No, listen, we were on bare bones. You know what I mean? Loads of injuries, loads of people unavailable, a couple of people with sickness. Obviously Fairdale as well. So we're missing some big players, big characters, big players, good players who make a difference, and players who would be involved, who can go and score a goal, who can keep a clean sheet, who can battle away and do everything what we expect. So yeah, it's going to be a headache in the next couple of weeks, but a good headache. And I can't wait to have everybody available because it's disappointing that we played as well as we did for long periods, but predominantly we lost the game, which is the thing that we came down for.
Talking about people taking opportunities, it'd be wrong for me not to mention Fliss. Obviously, we've seen her come on the last sort of half an hour, 20 minutes in a few games. She's got close, she's made a difference. Today, she almost sort of won us points by getting a goal, but 16 years old, doesn't look 16 at all in the way she portrays herself on the pitch. But that's what we're about with Middlesbrough sometimes. Yes, we want to get results, but secondly, I think it's about bringing through future players and giving players a chance, and Fliss has grabbed that today and given you a bit of a headache for next week, hasn't she?
Oh, listen, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And Fliss is certainly good enough. She's had some good opportunities in the time that I've been in the job. She will certainly get some more. I thought she took a goal fantastically well today. I was so proud of her. She got a nice round of applause in the changing room from all the girls because it was her first goal. So hope she remembers this feeling. Hope she's very proud of it. I'm sure her family will be ultra proud of her today. And hope there's many more to come because lovely kid off the pitch, and an amazing footballer on it.
Lost you for a moment there. Wonders of modern technology, Andy. I think, last but not least, there's plenty positives we can take. Ultimately, like we said a few weeks ago, I think before the Loughborough game, we said a win is kind of what we need. And we got a win there. And again, it's the same again next week. Plenty positives to take, but next week's crucial. And it's Halloween, so we don't want any scary stories. We want 3 points, don't we?
Yeah, that's what we said there. Our final positive team talk that we said, listen, next week's about results and it's about the winning mentality. We're going to go into training this week with a competitive edge, loads of competitiveness about winning, and we're going to take that into Sunday and give Hull the game that they're going to be expecting. They'll see it as the game that they can win, and rightly so because we're in and around them. But we've got to make sure whatever we do in that game, that 90 minutes, we make it hell for them and make sure we come away with the 3 points.
Perfect. Andy, and hopefully not too many more Zoom calls and back to face-to-face. It's certainly not comfortable.
Yeah, I know. It feels like we're back locked down again, but we're not. So it's like quite surreal. I really appreciate this, Graham. It's only the right thing to do is talk about the game because it's still fresh in the memory. So I'm proud of the girls and hopefully face-to-face next Sunday, please.
Yes, fingers crossed. Cheers, Andy. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.